Hello, this is College Track doing this math. Today we're going to be working with more exponent properties, but this time involving division. So before, when we were multiplying with the same base, we add. If we're dividing with the same base, we're going to subtract. So x to the fifth divided by x cubed. So what's going on here? Why do we subtract? So if we think about it this way, x to the fifth, so yeah, we're going to use the example x to the fifth divided by x to the cubed. Why do we subtract the exponents? Think of it this way. This is x times x times x times x, 5x's. And this one is x times x times x. When everything's being multiplied together, you can cancel out stuff like that. Okay, and I'm left with x squared up top. So that's where this comes from. X to the 5 over x cubed is equal to x to the 5 minus 3, which is x squared. Okay, and just another example. Let's say we have 3 cubed over 3 squared. That's the same thing as 3 times 3 times 3 over 3 times 3. These 3 cancel and these 3's cancel. So you're just left with 3 to the first, or just 3. Alright, power of a quotient property. Just like before, you just distribute. So if we have x divided by y to the third power, I'm going to distribute this cubed, so this is x cubed over y cubed. Alright, let's do this. Part A, 6 to the 12th minus 5 is 6 to the 7. Negative 2 to the 7 minus 4. That's negative 2 to the 3. Which, let's go ahead and simplify this to negative 8. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4, times another negative 2 is negative 8. Part C, 4 squared to the 4 to the 8th. So remember, if we're multiplied in the same base, we add. So we're going to do the top 4 first. So 4 to the 2 plus 8 over 4 to the 4. So we have 4 to the 10th over 4 to the 4. So this, now we do our new property that we figured out, which is when we're dividing with the same base, we're going to subtract the exponents. So this is 4 to the 6th. Okay, 1 over y to the 9th times y over 12. So remember, this is, if you want to make this into a fraction, you can keep it like that. When we multiply fractions, multiply the top, and then multiply straight across the top, multiply straight across the bottom. So this will turn into y to the 12th over y to the 9th. So now we can do our y to the 12 minus 9, which is y cubed. Alright, next example here. So this is negative 8 to the 8 minus 6. So this is negative 8 to the squared, which is 64. Positive 64. Because negative 8 times negative 8, two negatives being multiplied becomes positive. Alright, next. 3 to the 5th. Okay, so there's a multiplication up here going on. So we're going to add those first. So 5 plus 4 over 3 cubed. So that's 3 to the 9. And we still have 3 cubed at the bottom. So this is going to become 3 to the 9 minus 3, which is 3 to the 6th power. Part A, r over s to the 5th. Okay, so we're just going to distribute the 5th power here. So that's r to the 5th, over s to the 5th. That's it. Part B, same thing. Okay, I'm going to attach this negative to one of these. You can attach it to the bottom or you can attach it to the top. It does not matter. But normally we like to attach it to the top. So it's negative 4 over w to the 3rd power. We're going to distribute the 3rd power. So this is negative 4 cubed over w cubed, which is 64 over w cubed. Oh, negative 64. 4 times 4 is 16, times another 4 is 64. 3 negatives is negative. All right. So negative r over 3, and then we're going to distribute squared to both of these. Negative r squared is positive r squared, and we get 9 on the bottom. Okay, part B, same thing. 5 to the 4th over t to the 4th, and 5 to the 4th is 625 over t to the 4th. Okay. So one thing you want to do is, your first instinct might be to just distribute this 3 to everything, but notice how there's a y to the 7th over y to the 5th. Let's do the inside first. So we have the 2 there. Y to the 7th over y to the 5th is the same thing as y to the 7 minus 5. And then we have it to the 3rd power. So this would be 2y to the 2nd to the 3. So we're going to distribute the 3 now. So 2 cubed y to the 2 times 3. So this is 8y to the 6. All right. So we have y cubed. So that's 3 y's up top, 1 on the bottom. That means this is going to be 2 y's up top, but just to show the math, 7y to the 3 minus 1 z, and all this is in parentheses to the 3rd power. So distribute this 3, so this is 7 to the 3rd. Okay, that's y to the 2nd times this 3 now, and then z cubed. So we have 7 y to the 6th z cubed. Part B. Okay, we have fractions, and we have an exponent here. So we're going to have to take care of this parentheses first. So I'm going to leave the left side alone. And then now I'm going to distribute this cube over. So times 2 cubed t cubed over s cubed. Okay. Now we're going to combine these by multiplying. So we have 2 to the 1st times 2 cubed. So that's 2 to the 1 plus 3. And then we have s to the 4th t cubed. And then on the bottom, we just have s cubed over t, or s cubed times t. Okay. So 2 to the 1 plus 3 is 2 to the 4th. So we have 2 to the 4th here. Okay, we have s to the 4th over s cubed. So that is s to the 4 minus 3. And then t cubed minus t to the 1st is 3 minus 1. So now, lastly, 2 to the 4th is 16. S to the 4 minus 3 is just s to the 1st, and then t squared. Hopefully this helped you out. Have a good day.